Welcome, valued employees operating within the Greater San Rosa metropolitan area. Human Resources, in cooperation with UltraCorp senior management, have prepared an update regarding ongoing adjustments to the role of Dealmaker. All active employees, regardless of corporate affiliation, are now expected to review and comply with these changes. We will begin with the positive developments before addressing adjustments that may be perceived as less favorable. These updates fall under the Market Corrections Operation, an ongoing effort to align San Rosa's business climate with UltraCorp's long-term productivity goals. To begin, San Rosa's recent economic growth has resulted in measurable reduction in inter-corporate competition. While bankruptcy remains a possibility, the prevailing model now emphasizes stability over unchecked expansion. Companies are reminded that while bankruptcy is still a potential outcome, emphasis would shift from aggressive accumulation towards conservation and sustainability. The new industry standard requires meeting weekly revenue quotas in order to remain solvent. There is no longer an expectation that a single corporation will dominate the market. This change is expected to reduce unnecessary losses stemming from excessive rivalry. The current benchmark is approximately $10,000 a week to remain operational. This figure is subject to fluctuation, though employees are advised to anticipate gradual increases. Additionally, corporate bonuses are no longer divided among teams. Each employee will now receive a full posted reward. For example, if a listed $2,000 payout is $2,000 to you, not your company as a whole. Naturally, most of the market has responded by increasing the prices approximately fivefold. As a result, budget floors have been raised proportionally. Employees are expected that new income should feel largely identical to prior levels. Now let's go over some policy updates. In the event that an employee is unable to continue their shift due to injury or incapacitation, the prior 15% tax penalty is no longer applied. Unused equipment will now be eligible for a 50% refund at the close of the workday. This policy is intended to reduce waste and to discourage any unnecessary purchases or gunfights. To better align competitive balance, corporations have been instructed to implement the Equal Opportunities Initiative. Under this system, teams exceeding their competitors by one or more members will designate the excess employee as interns. Interns retain the ability to participate in operations but are not entitled to budgets or end-of-day payouts. The reduced responsibilities ensure fairer competition across varying team sizes. We have some new equipment changes. The budget increases have allowed for the introduction of new equipment. Notably, pagers and laser pointers will now be made available to dealmakers. Employees are reminded that UltraCorp insurance policies do not extend to deliberate misuse. For example, blinding drivers during pursuits with a laser pointer will now result in immediate termination, and excessively pressing pager buttons will now also result in a verbal warning. Briefcases have also seen their productivity updated. In addition to prior utility, ammunition may now be stored inside of them. Extra briefcases may be purchased as required. Recent manufacturing revisions have altered the handling of the Carcosa sniper rifle. The updated model carries slightly increased weight, resulting in marginal changes to handling speeds and rotational speeds. Additionally, corporate policy now requires the Carcosa to remain in the user's hands at all times and be fitted with laser pointers to comply with the new productivity tracking standards. Similarly, the Fix sidearm has also received similar policy changes. It must now be used with both hands, and this is likewise intended to align with productivity metrics. Magazines for the Ace carbine will now contain 25 rounds, alongside minor adjustments to the weapon handling. And most majorly, the Jericho light machine gun has been modified in response to increasing property damage complaints within the Rostock district. Its fire rate has been reduced to improve controllability, while bullet damage has been increased marginally to compensate. In more local news, the construction of the Grand Chumash Mall is now complete. Employees are encouraged to visit during off hours and become familiar with its layout. And to celebrate, Tonio's Tacos is offering coupons for one complimentary Fringo while supplies last. And Yorimoto has released an updated model of the YMT Dealmaker vehicle, featuring their patented anti-flip technology. So car flipping should now be considered unlikely, if not almost impossible. Employees are advised to test this improvement during routine ramp maneuvers, as these cars are now available to all dealmakers. There are additional minor changes to employee duties and overall job descriptions, but these will be delivered to you on your next active shift. And finally, UltraCorp would like to remind you that all employees must now use indoor voices. This should be all for now, so get back to work and just remember, it's no big deal. Bye-bye for now, and remember, you are all in UltraCorp's hands.